Alrighty. Let's see here. I am going to make a shirt from start to finish. We're going to go up here. This is Design Space, in case you don't know. This is the software that you have to do all of your designing in for the Cricut, because this is a software that will tell it what to cut, for instance. All right, so we're going to go into New Project. This is the start of the screen. Now, I'm making a shirt, and the shirt I'm making, I purchased the SVG already. Basically what that means is I went online, found a design I liked without having to buy the design, without having to make the design from scratch. Hello? Testing. I don't know. Hold on. All right. So now that's good. I just had to double check something, but I'll cut it out. All right. So I bought a design, and now I'm going to show you how to upload it. So this is my uploads. All of these pictures are things I've uploaded. I make a lot of projects for a lot of different people. We're going to choose upload image. We're going to browse. Where I want is in my downloads folder, in this folder right here. So the best, clearest thing that we can do that the Cricut Design Studio supports, or Design Space supports rather, is an SVG file. So that is what it is right here. It's a funny dad joke shirt. Now, so if you see, it looks kind of weird because the lines are way up here for whatever reason. So this is all grouped together. All of these things are grouped. We're going to just choose one. And you can tell what you're choosing because if you see, there becomes a box around it. And it doesn't matter because it's not going to get cut like this. These are all going to be individual pictures. So we're going to do two things. All right, so this is going to show you how to select different things also. So right now I have the SVG, these three lines, this is selected right here. We also want to select this. So we're going to hold down the Shift key on the keyboard, hold down the Shift key, and then tap this. So that's going to select both of these. Now we want them to be as equal as possible. So we're going to go to Align. We're going to go to Vertically, because that will equal everything up here so that it's good. And there we go. So now everything about this line right here, because you can't just highlight it with your cursor and select it, because it's in a group. It will select everything because it's technically all one unit. This one picture right here is all one graphic. So if you want to select things outside of selecting everything, you can do that, but you just have to select them individually. And if you want to select them, if you want to select other things, multiple things, you have to hold the Shift button down. It's no different than, doing it with icons on your desktop, for instance. I'm a geek, so that's where I go with. All right. So this whole thing is good. Now, this is going to be funny. I know what the Cricut can do. The Cricut can't do more than 11.5. This is going on a friend of mine. So I know he's going to want his a little bit bigger because he's got a little bit, the shirt. I guess the size is irrelevant. All right, so this is what's going to happen. Now I'm going to cut this. Now, all right, so the other thing is nothing comes out, I guess, nothing comes out together. So like right now, the way that Cricut is designed to work is it's designed to be whatever will fit on the page easiest. To overcome that, and if you want it to come out like this whole sentence, for instance, what you want to do is if you want to keep this whole sentence together, what you want to do is go to combine, and then you want to unite. You want to unite this whole thing. And then that way, if you hit make it, it keeps everything together. Same with dad jokes. All right, we'll just do database. We'll go to combine, unite. All right. So that's a unite, that's a unite. This, we can't unite because there's only one thing. And then this, combine, unite. Unite is basically taking everything that is highlighted. So if you look here, all of this stuff would be highlighted. And here we go. Taking everything and selecting it. And putting it all in one area. So now, the only thing that should not have a unite is this. And that's because there's nothing here. It's just one unit. There's no like words that make it look different. So now if you look here, these are all one thing. Now I'm going to grab this. I'm going to set up my camera and record other stuff. The one thing you want to keep in mind is exactly how much of it you need. So, okay. You always need your knife and a ruler. And it's a little bit lower than 2 inches, so we're going to go 2.5. Alright, so now that this is good, I've moved my camera over to the Cricut. You want to obviously line it up so that it can't go any further. Let me see if I can. So you see, obviously it stops. You can't move it any further because of the gears. And then there's a light that's blinking. Do you see that? You'll see it's blinking, it's up here. And then that's the feed light. And then it's doing its thing. And then the light in the middle is gonna blink when your Cricut is ready. Still doing its thing. You can watch what's happening on the screen. So that's saying that it was 100% completed and cut for this one cut. As you can see by looking to the left of the design space, those are all the colors that will have to go through here. And now, as you can see, it's done. So we want to do the opposite. Push that left button and it will unfeed. Alright, you need one of these. We're going to do the weeding. That's where you take all the unused HTV and get it off the carrier sheet. And then, when you're done, it will look like this. And that will be what's on the shirt. It's time for the orange color. Weed this.